extend their lead yet again. And maybe the defense got so caught up in him throwing the football, they forgot he can take off too.
And you often hear about the quarterback being the unaccounted for guy as a runner. Well, even on a passing play, he's unaccounted for as a runner, and he turned it into a nice gain.
A very nice run, and it turns into 6 points. 𝚕𝚎𝚢 now to add the extra point. These have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good. They have the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's 𝚕𝚎𝚢 to kick it off. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
To practice.
Him. Now a first down throw for Young. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Young will set to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a first and goal.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Panthers. Rico Dowdle on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Panthers just continue to roll.
TD Panthers.
It seemed like they were so...
That's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield.
And he got into the end zone. 𝚕𝚎𝚢 now to add the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's and he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football.
Stretch partner for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. We were in 2 minutes' time. We'll hand you off to Orlando. We're to this first half of action. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead. And it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not at all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
Now a second down throw for 𝚑𝚘𝚎. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for L.A. And this returnable for Hill. Shifts by him. A great return there of 20. Take over. The Panthers going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 45. Young to throw it. Oh, what a catch there by Thielen. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
That is one heck of a catch right there. Got his eye on it the whole way and able to make the grab one-handed. Very nicely done, and for a nice chunk of yardage, too.
And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. Second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Young. He'll dump this one off to Hubbard. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a round. As it's time now to see with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, BG, thanks very much. And welcome one and all to our beautiful new downtown Orlando studios for this EA Sports Halftime Report. We saw a strong first half out of the Alabama man and former #1 selection, Bryce Young. He had a half for the ages, touchdown pass after touchdown pass. He threw a month's worth of touchdowns in just those first two.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Chargers getting ready to go here to start this third quarter. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Out there in the second half. Credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
They work now on 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls.
Heinicke. It's brought in by Harris. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle.
I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for L.A.
TY. I'm friends with Sammy. Robot.
It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and it will be 1st and 10 as now they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. Young looks to throw on 1st down. Steps away to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. 74 yards. And the Panthers have got it on cruise control. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the 3rd quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played.
Oh, now Harris lost it. It's a fumble. But a Chargers player was able to fall on it, and they'll keep possession.
Wow, that ball gets... but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. They took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
Never sue the person who hit you after a car accident. I just got $100,000 for an accident I was in last month, and I didn't sue, I didn't have to go to court, and I didn't have to deal with insurance.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Chase from 13 yards out. And the Panthers are able to capitalize on the first foul by turning it into 6 points.
Bye guys, emoji crying loudly.